Name is Medical Officer Denzel Hibbert, working at the Plymouth County Corrections. Uh, Pretty much, I'm in a part of a nursing team. We do inmate assessments. We pass medications. We have to verify meds. We have to do intakes on inmates that comes into the building. It's care and custody. We're pretty much at the caring aspect of it. One of the medical officers that I actually work with right now came to the school, which I was doing the LP and the licensed practical nursing, and introduced herself and introduced the whole aspect of corrections nursing. And I was pretty much shocked because a lot of us, including myself, was not aware that nursing is an entity in the corrections department, in the jail, scene and stuff. So I pretty much was like, okay, it sounded very interesting. The whole uniform, the whole professional outlook kind of grabbed me, and I said, I want to try that. So gave it a try and loved it ever since. And I don't think I'm going to go back to doing anything else, to be honest with you. A lot of people get the misconception of jails or prisons and stuff like that. They make it look like it's a horrible setting and a horrible scene. The name correction speaks for itself. It's not just putting people down or turning people away or putting them in the back corner. It's trying to rehabilitate and try to turn people, lives around. Working here gave me another perspective on life. It makes you realize that it's not so beautiful, it's not all that pretty, but you got to make it what it is. The same people that you're dealing with here, they're out there same way. They're still out there. But you just got to realize that people make mistakes. Sometimes it's the wrong place, wrong time. But the ideal thing for makes me come here is that I can be a part of something and I can make a difference. And it just shows you that, listen, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. So it's an eye-opener for me. Yeah. The teamwork is really, really good. We have 3 different shifts. I work the evening shift, the 3 to 11 shift. I do happen to work other shifts with picking up overtime, because there's always overtime. If you love overtime, if you want to dedicate your time because you want to go on a vacation at one point or something, you got the option of doing overtime, or so that's always there. But the teamwork, you always have someone there with you. That's one of the important things for me. You're never alone as a nurse. There's always other nurses on hand or working alongside you. So if there's an emergency situation in any kind, you're not left alone. Even if you're new, even if you're seasonal, you're still not left alone. And that's some kind of sense of security right there. We have in-house providers, like 5 days a week. In-house providers, that is phenomenal, because at a nursing home, we didn't have that. They just come in for 2 hours and they disappear. We have an in-house provider that works like a 9-to-5 job. And when they're not here, we have an on-call, like a 24-hour. So there's always a doctor you can bounce things off or get, so you have that sense of relief to know that there's someone there you can call. That's awesome. That's good. That's always good. I love it. You do your nursing, you have that caring aspect of it. You meet a lot of people and you learn a lot. You're like the first-hand person there when you meet all different walks of life and stuff like that. But you learn to take your time to know people, to learn procedures, to know processes, and you don't judge. You just treat people like human beings, and you be the nurse that you want to be. So it can be a beautiful thing. But besides the professionalism and the respect you earn and the respect you get, the benefits is phenomenal. Being here and stuff. When I heard that, hey, you can retire after 10 years, I'm like, what? I'm like, that alone makes me, the only thing I regret was not starting earlier. So that's just a good aspect, or a good backside to it. So the benefits are great. The retirement plan is great. The fact that you work with an organization that's well and highly respected, you have a team that's very, 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 we work together, they support you, and it's amazing. So, honestly, I think everyone in life needs to have an end game, and I think this is my end game.